Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing a Flashark Racing catch can on my 5.7 Chrysler 300. So, anyway, the mailman just ran not too long ago. So, let's run in here and check out what we got. Alright, guys. So, here we have a package from our friends over at Flashark Racing. So, take a look at what we got for the 300. So, got our bracket. This is, if you haven't figured it out, this is a catch can for the car. So, and go ahead and get everything out of here. Alright, so don't mind the mess. Kind of got a lot going on here. And, well, if you know, you know. This will be a video coming up here soon. So, stay tuned for that. But here we have our catch can kit. So you have your two hoses. You have your actual catch can. This one does have a drain. I would assume that's a drain. We'll open that up here in a second and take a look. You have your mounting bolt. We'll talk about this here in a second. You have your two fittings. These are aluminum, which are nice. Have your clamps. You have two bolts here, which will attach this bracket onto this bracket right here. And these are threaded, as you can see there. That bolt will attach this to your radiator support. These four screws here are going to be for attaching your nice laser engraved, and I can say this is laser engraved because I have a laser engraving business, but this is going to be for attaching this to the top of your catch can. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get some stuff like pre-installed here. I'm going to get these fittings on here, and then we're going to go out to the car and get after it here. So if you want to check one of these out for your vehicle, I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as a discount code, and I'll put a discount code here on the screen. It's probably already on the screen, but I'll add that on there as well. If y'all want to check one of these out, save yourself some money. So anyway, big thank you to the guys over at Flashark for sending this out, and I believe we have some other stuff coming up for the 300 with them as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and mention this because I've already tried it, and figure somebody probably asked. This is not the wrong nut for this. If you look, that is elongated. So this is a form of a lock nut. So just be mindful of that. No, it's not the wrong one. That's just how it is. So anyway, for this, if you look in your instructions, but if you don't get instructions, I'm going to show you. So here is the parts included. Here's the tools you need if y'all want to screenshot that. And then I'll just kind of go over the instructions here. Like I said, if y'all don't get instructions in yours for whatever reason, well, here you go. So y'all can screenshot this, or you know, what have you. But anyway, guys, with that being said, let's go out here and let's get to it. So I actually have a few things to do with my 300 tonight. Well, tonight, 4:58. So this afternoon, I guess, I have a few other things to do with my 300. So we may be popping the front bumper off. We'll see. So if I do, we'll do this at the same time to make this a little easier to film, and I can show y'all in a little bit better detail. Also, I thought I would go ahead and pop this open and show y'all. So, in your canister here, this is a drain, like I mentioned. So, like I said, that is a drain. Also, it gives you these nice reliefs for getting the thing off, which is also nice. Now, in here, as you can see, I've already threaded my fittings in, but they're not tight. You can see this is, let me zoom in on y'all. There we go. You can see the kind of the baffle and the way these are set up in here. So super nice quality. I will say these are anodized. And I know that from powder coating experience. But these are anodized and these are powder coated. So all seems to be pretty nice. Now there are a few rub marks from packaging, you know, whatever, a few little scratches, but nothing crazy. So anyway, now let's get out here and let's get this installed on the car. All right, guys, so here we have a 5.7 Hemi Chrysler 300 with some new rock chips. Thank you to people that do dirt work that just leave gravel on their trailers, on flatbed trailers. Anyway, neither here nor there. That's also where that's from. But I've already removed my engine cover. As you can see, it's sitting over there. And we're gonna get started here. So first things first. Now, like I said, I have another video, so I need to remove my front bumper to do that. So if you see this just come off, just know you don't have to do that. But either way, you need to remove this up here. So these clip on, there's a clip right here, right there in the middle. There's two clips that comes right off. Set that aside, as you don't need it at the moment. And, well, that gives you access for our mounting bracket. Now, from there, you need to remove this hose. But let me go ahead. I got to get some pictures and whatnot of this. Kind of the whole process here. And I got to do that real quick. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, you need to remove this hose right here. So this guy is pretty stiff. So you may need some pliers to remove it. Well, let's get it off here first. So, like I said, yep, we're gonna need some pliers. Let me grab some pliers. You'll have to kind of twist those around and whatnot. But that hose does need to come off, and that's what we're going to be replacing with our new hoses. So, don't mind the mess. Haven't had time to organize. In the matter of 48 hours, we've done a radio install, a sub install, a backup camera install, changed the plugs, and some other stuff. So I don't know what video y'all are seeing first, because we also have some stuff over there to make another video with, and I also have the new headlight bulbs that I mentioned for this thing. So anyway, I've got to get ahead here and whatnot, but I'll kind of update y'all along the way. So for getting these old stubborn hoses off that probably haven't been off in a very long time, if ever, they can be quite stubborn. So take yourself just some regular pliers, and you'll want to spin them around, and see if we can do this at the same time. So spin it and kind of pull at the same time, and it will come off just like so. So set that aside. We don't need that anymore. Now let's go ahead. We'll get our catch can mounted, or a bracket, and I'll show you all that as we go along here too. All right, for mounting the catch can, if you look over here, you'll have your radiator hold down. Take this bolt out, which is a 10 millimeter, if the camera will focus, maybe not. So this is a 10 mil bolt, and then your new bolt that comes in the kit that I have over here. Like I said, excuse the mess. It's been a very busy few days. Drop that, cool. So your new bolt here will thread into the same place, back in here, like so. So thread this guy in all the way. Now this is what your bracket is going to attach to. So You'll see it in just a second. I'll show y'all, but it will come out kind of in here. You also need to unclip your factory wiring harness. It has these kind of clips here. So open those up, get those out of there. And once you get this guy ran all the way down, you will snake your new bracket through and it will attach onto this new longer bolt, which is pretty genius, I will say. So there it is, ran down. I can get y'all in here. Maybe y'all can see that. Let me refocus the camera completely. There you go. So you can see it right there. Now, from there, you will take your bracket here. This will snake down around your brake lines. There we go. I fixed the camera. But you will take your bracket here, and I may not be able to do this one-handed, so bear with me. So you're gonna just loop it around your brake lines over here, slide it over, get it, we're back where you want to be, right here. And you'll probably have to kind of squeeze this bracket down a little bit, but it should go back there and index into the tail end of this longer bolt. So let me get this lined up here, and I'll catch y'all here in just a second. All right, so went ahead and turned the light on the camera for y'all. But as you can see, get that going in there. Now, you'll have to push this back a little bit more, get it all the way up in there. But now, the fun part is getting that lock nut threaded on there and getting it tight. So I'll get that. I'll do that off camera so y'all don't have to see me fiddle with it. And well, from there, we'll go ahead and mount our catch can bracket, which will be this guy here. So we'll mount this up there and go ahead and get our catch can mounted to this. All right, so again, with a 10 mil, you can see that nut's in there. That's tight. There's a little bit of movement there. So I gotta get it a little tighter, but I just wanted to stop for a second and show y'all kind of what we're doing here. So I used a 10 mil on a ratchet on this side, and then a 10 mil on this little spinner for the other side. And what I did is I come in here and separated these just a little bit, like so. Just enough to get this through there so I could tighten that up. So from here, like I said, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tighten that up a little bit more. I just wanted to stop for a second and show y'all. Next is gonna be this fella. So this is going to attach here, and it's adjustable. So, you know, pick where you want it and kind of go from there. And then this attaches with these button head Allens. So anyway, I'm gonna get that a little bit tighter and go ahead and get this bracket on, and I will show y'all once we're finished up with that. All right, so we got the top of our bracket installed with the button head Allens. These are an M4 or an H4, my bad. So these are an H4. I use the long one, so I didn't have to use an extension or be at a weird angle or anything like that. So now, with your fittings tight on your catch can, I believe these were. Let me get back to y'all on that one. I don't remember right off the top of my head. But you have in and out. You can see there. So in is going to point toward the back of the car. So this will go in here, kind of just like so, with our screws. And let me get this on. We'll talk about the screws here in just a second and an improvement I personally think Flashark could make, and something that I'm probably going to replace on this car for just for simple aesthetics. All right, so catch can itself is installed. Now I left these loose until we get our lines on. That's one really nice thing about this, is you can leave these loose and adjust this around wherever you want to have it. And that is something I come to like after building the 6.0, this adjustable stuff, because you often get to a place where something's running into something else, and you know, stuff like these adjustable brackets can make the world of difference in certain applications. So one complaint I do have is I really wish these screws, instead of Phillips, were the same button head Allens like these were, just for simple aesthetics. And that's something I'll probably take one of these out at some point, go to a hardware store, and replace that. Like I said, just for simple aesthetics. This doesn't hurt a thing, but I just think it would look just that much cleaner with a Allen head just like these, but obviously smaller. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and start routing our lines. Once we get the lines on, we'll tighten this guy up, and I will show y'all the finished product and how the routing goes and all of that kind of thing. All right, so we got our hoses on. The Z hose will go for the inlet side. It'll go down here under the outlet side and in, and then the outlet will go over this one under your EGR tube and over and in. Now, one thing I talked about with leaving this loose, you can see it's just so ever slightly sitting pretty close to those brake lines, and it's also touching the coil, so we can rotate this, get it away from those brake lines. Earlier it was, well, right there, it's sitting on top of them, so you can rotate it a little bit, tighten those up, and as you can see, you have all the clearance in the world and everything is happy. So let me get these tightened up, get all our tools and stuff cleaned up, get our cover back on, and I will show you all the fitment with the engine cover. All right, so just like that, we are good to go. Got these guys tightened up here, so everything is happy, as you can see. Now, we'll go ahead, grab our engine cover over here, set it on, and take a look. See how it fits with this guy on there. I would imagine everything's gonna fit just nice, just as good as it can be. And I say that because this has been a super seamless install. I need to do something with that. But we get it on here, you can see, no issues. So this, you'll probably want to push back a little bit. And this has got to go back some. And, well, there it is, just like so. So, excuse the runny nose. It's been super cold, and then hot, and then cold, and my allergies are running wild. But there we have it, guys. So, super easy install. It is now 5:52 with a brief intermission in there to get some stuff finished up. So, not bad at all. Super, super happy with it. So, if y'all want to check one of these out for your car, like I said, I will leave a link down below in the description. Check them out, guys. Got here super quick. We're just a couple days ago. Came super quick. Very nice quality. I have no complaints at all whatsoever. And if y'all know me, you've heard me say it before. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. Companies cannot pay me to lie. And, well, I mean, the results kind of speak for themselves. I'm not even dirty from this. Now, like I said, I just did plugs. We did wash the motor on the car. But, like I said, I'm not even really dirty. I'm out here with nice clothes on and leather hey dudes and whatever. So, not bad at all. Super, super happy with it. Again, you need a 10 mil, a 10 mil, so you need two 10 mils, one to hold, one to tighten, a Phillips, an H4 Allen, and that's really it. So, anyway, and then your socket for these guys here. So, or a wrench, either way. Whatever works for you. So, or, hey, throw a crescent wrench on those guys. As long as it's good and snug, send it. But, anyway guys, with that being said, that's going to be a wrap for this one. Well, as you can see, I didn't shut the hood all the way because I'm not exactly finished out here. I do have some other stuff for the car that I need to get taken care of. But I'm going to go ahead. You'll know we got 315s on here. But I'm going to go ahead and give you all a little sneak peek at some stuff I've been working on. Got this head unit in. We got the 15 wired up back there. Slight problem with it, but we'll get to that when we get there. So anyway guys, big thank you to Flashark. So again, there will be a link down below in the description along with the discount code. Again, save yourself some money. And hey, that's a win-win, right? One benefit to these, and I thought if I can find my hood latch, that'd be fantastic. There we go. Now, some benefits of these I thought I'd go ahead and mention. This separates the oil from just recirculating back in the engine. It'll keep my nice new spark plugs clean. It'll keep the engine a little bit happier. And y'all stay tuned. I'm going to do a video. Let me show you all the miles on the car currently. And as time goes along, we'll do some videos along. I'm not hit my door. We'll do some videos along. So there y'all go. When we hit 180, we'll do a video. I'll pull the catch can off and we'll see just how effective these actually are. And I say that because I have personally never had a vehicle with a catch can. I've never installed one or anything like that. So I'm quite interested to see. I did do a bunch of research on them before this one came in, and they seem to be really effective, especially on boosted stuff. Don't worry about that. Something we might be working on with 300 here coming up, because y'all will hear me mention in a video coming up, I actually went today to go look at another truck. So stay tuned. I'm not getting that truck, but I am looking. So I'm just picky. But anyway, like I said, these are going to help, you know, kind of keep the air in the motor clean. You know, help keep that oil out of there. Keep those spark plugs nice, so on and so forth. It'll keep your intake clean, which I'm going to be replacing my intake. So my new one will be nice and clean. So anyway, guys, that's some stuff y'all can kind of look forward to, because if I get a new truck, we're going to tear this thing down and we're going to have some fun with it. So anyway, guys, with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.